What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another YouTube video. In today's video, we're going to go over my birth plan, my long, strenuous plan that I have while I'm going to give birth. Just kidding. But I have no idea if this video is going to run long, if it's going to run short. I'm just going to speak what directly comes to my mind when I think about giving birth to this little girl in just about a short 4 weeks and 7 days. I am 35 weeks as of today recording this, and I just really want to share my thoughts on giving birth and kind of my plan. So if you want to hear all about that, then go ahead and just keep on watching. Yes, I do see that I have like a bunch of like crap in the crib back here. I am 4 weeks away from possibly delivering this little human being, and her nursery is far from ready, but you know what? It's a-okay. I'm just waiting on a few things, so that's why things are kind of all over the place, but I'm gonna start washing her clothes and things like that. So anyways, that's all besides the point. So let's get straight to what this video is about. And I'm going to start with my feelings of how I feel about birth. I've definitely gone through a mix of emotions when it comes to labor and giving birth and things like that. I've been scared, I've been excited, I've been nervous, definitely just been all over the place, to say the least. Right now, today, as I speak about giving birth and laboring and all this stuff to this little girl, I'm completely excited and I'm ready. I'm so ready. Yeah, do I have little like scared, nervous things in the back of my head? Yes, I definitely do. Just because you don't know what is going to happen. It is something that is so like up in the air. You can plan for this thing and write out the longest thing of how you want it exactly to go, and 90% of the time, maybe even 95% of the time, I feel like it doesn't go as planned. I do have things in the back of my head, but my biggest thing when it comes to birth and the biggest feeling that I have is if I put positive energy, if I put positive vibes out there of how I just see this birth going and how I imagine it going, and I put that out there continuous day after day, I believe that my birth will go smooth and that there will not be any problems, and I believe 100% that this baby girl is healthy. I believe I am healthy, and I just believe that it's in God's hands, and I feel just this positive, great energy knowing that everything is going to be okay. That's that. Like, am I worried about, like things afterwards or like kind of nervous for them? Yeah, I am. I'm worried about how much I'm going to like tear. I hope to not tear that much. That's why I'm going to be taking, starting 36 weeks, so next week, the evening primrose oil and 1,000 milligrams I'm going to be taking twice a day. That's to help soften your cervix and help with tearing. I also might ask the people if they could put a little like coconut oil or like lube or like something down there to maybe help it out a little bit, because I have heard that from a few people actually, that it has helped them. So I might ask, I might not, I might just be in the moment and be like, let's get this little girl out of here, let's go. So who knows, honestly, because I don't know how my mind is going to be at that point. Now when it comes to giving birth and what I want to happen or what I'm going to make happen is, one, yes, I'm getting an epidural. I am getting an epidural. I give props to all you mamas out there who do go natural and do this whole thing just naturally. I definitely do. Now, if there are moms out there, I 100% believe that if you get an epidural, it doesn't make you any less of a person, any less that you aren't strong enough, that it wasn't hard for you or anything like that, because I believe that no matter what, you giving birth to a human being is the most amazing thing in the world, and it is the strongest thing that you have ever done. I think you are absolutely amazing, whether you give birth naturally, whether you use drugs. I do not care. I mean, drugs as in an epidural, what the hospital gives you. It doesn't make you any less of a person if you decide to use drugs or not to use them. So that's just my point of view on that. And also I plan to, after she is out, as long as all is good, I do plan to do the delayed cord clamping. I have heard really, really great things about it. So I definitely plan to do the delayed cord clamping as long as all goes to plan, and that she's healthy and I'm healthy and everything is smooth, and that they feel that it's the right thing to do. In the end of my birth plan is I want what's best for this little girl and what is best for me. I don't have a strict plan. Now people might think that I am crazy, that I'm going in there just like, give me the epidural and I want the delayed cord clamping and you just do what's best for, you know, me and this little girl. But I feel that for me as a human being, for me knowing myself, that if I go in there with a plan, I write up this whole entire plan and I want it to go exactly this way, and it ends up flipping a complete 180 and I have to go in for a C-section and I'm just like bawling and crying. I'm like, this is not what I planned. And if I have my heart set on something, that's just going to stress me out. So I'm going to go in there just with an open mind and knowing that whatever happens, happens. If I have to have a C-section, that's what's going to happen and I can't control it. Be open-minded and trust the doctors and trust the nurses and all those people, because they are professionals and they know what they're doing. And I do not think you're crazy if you do have a plan or anything like that at all. I think that's amazing because you know yourself as a person and you know that hey, I need to write out something to make myself feel better, but I also know that hey, it might not end up this way. I just know mentally that I cannot write out a plan at all, otherwise it will just give me anxiety and completely stress me out. I did the hospital tour. I did feel very, very comfortable. If you watched that video where I talked about it, I felt comfortable, and they come in and ask you, she said, even if you guys write up a plan, I'm just gonna want to hear it directly from your mouth anyways. You can bring it, you can give it to me, but I'm gonna want to hear it from your mouth because I just want to know exactly what you're going to do, and then the nurse will relay it to the doctor, obviously. And I just felt like they're really, really, really on my side. Do what's best for me and this little girl. Whatever you think is best, I trust you 100%. Let's do this thing. My birth plan is whatever God has planned for me and whatever the nurses think are best for this child and me, to keep us healthy, to keep us good and just rocking and rolling. I want you guys to know that whatever you guys are deciding to do, I think is absolutely amazing, and you're doing what's best for you and you're doing what's best for the baby and what you think is best. You know, you're absolutely amazing for growing this human for 9-10 months, and you're just an absolute rock star when it comes to pregnancy. You already are. I'm not a super free-spirited person normally, so I'm normally I plan everything, that this is the one thing that I'm not planning. I feel that I really got my point across of how I feel about birth and my plans with an epidural, delayed cord clamping, and just giving it to God and having faith in the nurses and the doctors and in their profession. And I feel I just really did get my point across, and it doesn't need to be dragged on like a rambling thing at all. But if you guys have questions at all about hey, what is delayed cord clamping, or what, other things, or if you even have suggestions, I'm still open to suggestions. I'm not completely closed off about those kinds of things. But like I said, I am going to be very just easygoing about this process. This is the one thing in my life that I'm going to be very, very easygoing about. And I wish all the luck to any moms out there who are close to giving birth right now, or even if it's months away. I still wish you so much luck, and I'm sending you so much love because it's such an amazing time, and I've never been through it, so any other first-time mamas out there, I just am sending all my love and good luck your way, and prayers and all that good stuff. So if you guys are new to this channel and you have not already, make sure you guys subscribe, and also give this video a thumbs up, and do not forget to follow my social media. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I love you all so stinking much. I appreciate you more than you will ever know, and I cannot wait to see you guys in the next video. The next one will be 35-week pregnancy updates, so I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys.